Hi everyone, it's Hiedi Scott with DiyDreaming, and on today's video tutorial, Facebook Live, I am going to show you how to make this so cute St. Patrick's Day banner. And you guys, it's so super easy. If you've been watching DiyDreaming for any time at all, you most likely have everything that you need to make this. Just hanging around, or you could just pop over to Hobby Lobby and pick up a few things. So, isn't this cute? As you're hopping on, say hi. Let me know where you're watching from. If you're watching this on replay, I'd love to know that too. And if you have any questions at all, let me know and I'd be glad to answer. So let's just jump right in. Okay, well, I didn't sleep as usual last night. And I was looking for some St. Patrick's Day projects that weren't super cheesy with leprechauns and gold coins and, you know, super kiddish or really cheesy. No offense, but I was looking for something that looked like it would be a DIY project. And I stumbled across a bunch of pictures that I shared this morning of things that were made with book pages, with buttons, with burlap, with twine, that kind of thing, and that got me thinking. So I made this little wreath, and we're going to do the two ends of it together, but let me tell you what it is made out of first to get started. Okay, so it's made out of one of those, oops, hang on. Occasionally somebody calls our home phone number, and that line is set up in here. Okay, so this I made out of one of those burlap banners that you can buy at Hobby Lobby for about $5 or $6, or even less if you use a 40% off coupon. It has all these pieces, and the twine in it and everything, it's all set to go, and it's really nice quality. The back of these are lined with some kind of plastic so they don't get all frayed. So that was the base. And then you know how much I love my Dollar Tree cookie sheets. I love them a lot. So then I started thinking, I wonder if I could make some clover, some 4-leaf clover or shamrocks or whatever you want to call these, with my these beloved cookie sheets from Dollar Tree. And that is what I do, and then I also thought, I wonder if I could make these shamrocks using my favorite heart punch that you can get at Hobby Lobby or on Amazon. And sure enough, I tried it and it works. So the first one I made was the centerpiece, and you guys, this has, whoops, it has 4 leaves, so it's a lucky 4-leaf clover or shamrock. All right, and basically what I did is I punched out 4 tin hearts. I'll show you that in just a second. And then I used some of these vintage buttons that I had hanging around I think they're from like the 50s, in all different shades of green, which is kind of unusual for me because I usually keep it a little bit more neutral, but this definitely lets you know that this is a St. Patrick's Day type of banner. So let's see. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to just cut out, well, these don't have the sticker still on them. Let me get that off. You're just gonna, this tin from Dollar Tree is so soft and easy to work with. It is sharp though, so be careful. Okay, so I just cut one edge off, and then I'm going to put my hole punch. Can you guys see? Yeah, I think you can. On here. And I think I calculated that with 1 tin cookie sheet, which these are, you get 2 pieces for $1, you can make 12 of these heart shapes, okay? Which they come out looking like this. So then the top of the heart is what's going to form the shamrock. And before I started gluing anything on, I took a ruler and I put it in the center like this. I'll show you right here. Okay. And then I just bent it. And that gives you a perfect little fold. And then when I was gluing it onto my burlap banner, I just put the hot glue at the peak, okay? So my thought was that at the ends we're gonna do 4-leaf clovers again. So let me just get these all bent and ready to go. My hot glue gun is on, and I think I have everything else that I need. All right, but before we do that, let me tell you about the other ones. So every other little piece of banner, I did a paper one. And I just used this book that we had hanging out that I've been tearing apart and using for other projects. So basically, I just pulled out, you know, a little chunk of it. And before I put it in to do my hole punch, or my heart punch, I'm going to cut part of the bottom of it off so that the heart won't have a blank spot in it. Does that make sense? And then when I put my page in to punch, I want it to be upright. I don't want the writing to be upside down or sideways. Not that anyone's going to be reading it, but so this is what you get, okay? And you can, if you have a punch like this, or you can even do it by hand if you need to, but you can probably do a couple of sheets at a time, like 3 or 4. Okay, so then I just took these little hearts and I folded them in half so that they'll be, when I glued them on, so that they would be have that same dimensional look to them. I did want to point out something though. When you do your little hearts, you don't want to use the ones that happen to have the weird stuff on them, like this. You only want to use the ones that have the writing on both sides. So throw those ones away. Okay, so then, let's see. For the little paper ones, I just cut a little strip, where's my center, to make the stem of the shamrock. For this center one, this side one that is just a 3-leaf shamrock, I cut a little piece of the tin. But for the center one, because I put 4 hearts on that to make it a 4-leaf clover or shamrock, there wasn't really room to do a stem, so I didn't do a stem on that one. Okay, and I'm thinking that we're going to do something almost just like this for the very end pieces for this piece. So let's do that. And this is a little awkward to work with because it's so long, but oh my gosh, I already hung it up and it is so, so, so cute. I will take pictures as soon as we're done here and I will share those with you. Okay, so I'm gonna take my little tin hearts and I'm gonna start at the, oops, I need some more glue. I'm gonna start with the top one. And I'm just putting a little dollop of hot glue on the fold part, okay? And you don't have to be completely perfect about where you place these. Please don't measure. This is supposed to be a fun craft. You're gonna put the little point of the hearts down to the center. And as far as this project goes, you could use whatever color buttons you have. I tried it with black and with white and it looked super cute. But then I remembered that I had these awesome buttons that I think are from the 50s that are all different cool colors of green, and I decided to use that. You could also use sheet music, vintage dictionary pages, book pages, scrapbook paper. It's totally up to you. You could make the bannery things out of paper as well. I just happen to have this pre-made burlap banner that's so nice that I decided to use that. Okay, and I didn't match my buttons. I think it's cuter that way. So if you look close at it, they're all kind of different. And I'm going to put this one in the center. I'm just going to do a big blob of hot glue there. And there you go. That end piece is finished. So easy. So that's really all I wanted to tell you. This is such a quick project. It's come together in a complete snap. I will do the other end, take pictures. I'll put those in the comments. I may even do a list of what you need, but most likely you have everything that you need. If you have any books hanging around your house and any twine and any buttons and one of those Dollar Tree cookie sheets, you could make it, or a variation of this, very easy. So thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. Look for the pictures of this completed project, and I will be back live again here in the next, probably today again, because I have another project to show you. So happy St. Patrick's Day about 3 weeks early. I'll see you soon.